All right, guys, welcome back. So this is part 2 of about the guy trying to catfish me. Now, if you haven't subscribed as yet, just subscribe, hit that subscription button. Your girl is trying to reach 1K. And if you already subscribed, just turn on the post notification. And guys, like, share, comment, do all of that for me, please. Anyways, so just moving right into it. So after that was literally everything lasted 1 week, right? Or 8 days, right? After I told him I just wanted to make sure you're not a catfish and I sent the side eyes, that was it. He blocked me and everything. And I couldn't get to him. Funny enough, I was still trying to play along and I messaged the sister, right? And when I messaged the sister, he did reply, but then afterwards I never continued the conversation with the sister. So I was telling a good friend, listen, you know yourself, big up you, right? So I was telling him about the entire situation and he goes, yo, send me a picture of him. So I sent him the picture. When I sent him the picture, there is this app called image reverse, something or image transfers, image, something like that. That's the logo, right? And when you put in that in the search, the 2 ping search came up, right? Couple images came up, but one of them said T Hardy IG. And when I went on IG and typed in T Hardy as in TEEHARDY, the real guy page came up. And I sat and I went through the real guy page and I found all of the pics, all of the videos, all of the boomerangs that he've ever sent me. I found them all on the guy page. Except for the one video with the little girl and a picture with the little girl. I don't know if that was a screen, maybe the guy had that in his store and it was a screen recording. And maybe the guy posted a picture and he screenshot it. I'm not sure, but I didn't find that, right? So after I find out, say, it's a catfish, this and whatever, the conversations, remember, him sent me 3 screenshots of the conversation with 3 other girls because he wanted me to feel jealous. Obviously, he wanted me to feel jealous that, hey, look, these girls are all in my DMs saying, who is this new girl? Who is this new girl? Because even in the screenshot, remember I'm saying that the screenshot, he replied and he said, yo, your reaction is different. Because honestly, that just never mean anything to me, to be very honest. It was just crazy, like, from the beginning. Anyway, someone say, yo, are these girls real? Like, I literally did the thing. I vetted them on IG. I went through their highlights. I went through their story. I went everything. I said, girl, that look real. So I messaged them. I messaged all 3 of them and I said, listen, do you guys know a guy named Rico Ria Scott or whatever? And if so, did he pay you guys to send this message to him? Because I want to know, because, people will do anything for money these days, corona times odd. I don't know. Maybe there's a market out there like that. And I just never knew about it. And, I don't know. So I messaged them and they were just as shocked as I am. People, the man photoshopped all 3 of the conversation. All 3 of those conversations with the girls were fake. And it makes sense because in my head, I say, yo, why they girl they behave like this? Like, at the end of the world, why would anybody be so desperate? And it's just, it was just so sad. Like, reading those messages was just so sad. Like, and when I messaged all 3 other girls, we were having conversation. They were just like, yo, that's not me. I never sent this. One of the girls, she put it in her IG story. She put it in her She was just so shocked and she was just like, yo, imagine if my boyfriend had seen this screenshot, because it looks real. It looks as if though the guy's having a conversation with her in real life. Like, he would have probably been like, yo, or leave her. I don't know. We don't know what would have happened. But the point is, those screenshots of those conversations look real. When I sent it to one of the other girl now, she was just like, yo, that's Photoshop. I never sent this. Where you get this from? And I explained the entire situation to her. I just go and I explained to her, yo, this guy, I'm trying to catfish me, and, I find him out, I made just allow it up. But in the back of my head, I say, yo, did he pay these women to do this conversation? Because it looks so real. And she was just like, it's Photoshop. Now, she was saying in one of the pics, if you look good, like the name and the DP is kind of smaller than what it would normally be on IG.
But the thing is, if you look good at the screenshots, our usernames are like lopsided, and like if we have display names, they normally show at the top.
Again, I don't know if anybody's gonna pay in such great details, pay attention to those stuff, because even I myself, I never saw it. I wasn't examining the screenshots like that. I was more so checking IG to see if these females were really real. And yeah, I mean, I messaged all three of them. I tell them about it and all of that. So I also went and told the real guy. So the guy who he was pretending to be, the T Hardy guy, I messaged him, I DM him on Instagram. First of all, when you see the first thing you see when you go on them on their profile, in his bio it says only account exclamation exclamation exclamation. And that just tells you that this has happened to him before, right? So I messaged him on IG. I told him about the guy pretending. I said, hey, yo, there's a guy out here who's pretending to be you. Rate it. I sent him a screenshot of the guy, the fake guy profile. I sent him other screenshots of the Q&A that he did. I sent him screenshot of the brother that he has, and I was just like, you even have a sister. When I sent him all of those screenshots, he put it in his story. So the real guy had put it in his story, and he was just like, hey, Instagram, this guy out here is still pretending to be me, and how is it that he has more followers than I do? Because the real guy has like 38.k followers, but yeah, the fake guy has 57.7k followers. And then he was just like, the Q&A that he did with his cousin was actually his friend, and when you go on that friend profile, it says only account. The brother that the fake guy had was actually the real guy's friend, who also have a whole lot of followers as well. And in his bio, there's also, only account. This guy just really went and took pictures and pics from the real guy's life and mimic them and make, I don't, why, I don't know. Also, one of the girls that he did the fake conversation with, who he said was his ex, right? When I sent her the screenshot and I was explaining to her how the screenshot came about and how the guy tried to catfish, she was like, wait, like she's seen this before. Apparently the guy had DM her. So one time she's telling me that that guy, the fake guy, the Rico Rhea Scott, he had put up a picture of her in his story, or I don't know where he put it, but he had put up a picture of her and he was pretending that that girl was his ex, and she saw it and she was just like, why do you have up a picture of me? And he goes, oh, I'm just trying to make my ex jealous and retete, blah blah blah. And she was just like, take it down, right? And that was dated like December 12th or December 13th. I don't know what time, like around them time. So I guess this is the story that he's been using with people, telling that this particular girl is his ex. And when he posts, I guess if he posts it in his timeline, maybe he can have a screenshot of it as proof or whatever. I don't know. But after I told the real guy went and told his friend, and then his friend even responded and was just like, F all of those people who are still trying to pretend to be me, still trying to do this, still trying to do that. And it's just so crazy. All right, so he has highlights on his page, so it looks real. Now, when I look at the highlights, it said like 11 weeks ago, 12 weeks ago, or some time ago, right? Because the highlights have the little date in the corner. however, the picture itself that is posted says, like you would say August 2018 or, you know, like February 2019. So it's as if though, let's say I'm going to do a highlight today, right? So when I make that highlight today, you know, but when you put in a picture in your story, you can put the date on it and it will have the date on it. So that's how he did it, if you get what I'm saying. But the video is right here, so you can watch the video and you see what I'm talking about.
Family to me, and I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Especially who?
Yo, big headed ass.
Let me drive the boat. Imagine living in a house where the outlets were famous celebrities.
I'm talking to the bitches. I did everything you asked. Bitches, oh, yeah.
Then now, people, piece of audacity, piece of brightness. So after me block him, right? I blocked him on my phone. So I didn't know when you block somebody on your phone that it doesn't automatically block them on WhatsApp status. I didn't know that. I didn't know it never automatically block them on WhatsApp. So tell me, oh, this brother go message me the next day. He go message me the next day and tell me, oh, how I'm a good detective and I should be a detective. And I'm just like, you have the audacity to still message me. And I was just like, yo, so what's the point of all this? Someone said, send me a real pic. And we go say, why? So you can call the police? No, man, I said, this nigga stupid. Like, why would I call the police? Like, what police go do? Like, I mean, to be very honest, cyberbullying, all of this catfish shit, it really put a lot of people through a lot of stress and all of them, something because you play with some people emotions and all of them ways there. But I don't feel like there's any laws in place in this day and age that covers stuff like that. And there should be, but it's kind of hard to really make those laws because I mean, if you got to decipher everything and find the real person, all of that, whatever. So I asked if he send me a real picture, I'm gonna send it. I said to him, what app did he use to change your voice? Because he really does have an American accent. But anybody can put on an American accent just to talk to somebody or just to send a voice note, just the same. He goes, I don't change my voice, this is my real voice. I'm gonna say, alright, cool. So I'm just like, so why you do this? He goes, I was bored. Then no, I have the audacity after all of that to say, hey, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I still find myself thinking about you. Like, in my head, I'm just like, boy, bye. Like, you really still a try after, like, my find out, like, what? Like, please, what are you talking about, sir? Like, it just not make no sense.
What you gonna do? Kill me? I didn't change my voice. Half. Oh wow, maybe you should become a, I don't know, a professional detective or something. Cause you definitely, you know. Yeah, so this is not me hitting on you, but actually caught myself thinking about you earlier.
He tried to use a lot of reverse psychology. Reason why I say he tried to use a lot of reverse psychology. One day, again guys, you see me, I'm busy. If I'm in a day at work, I'm out of pralala with my friend them. I always a pralala over one of my friend them house. I always up in some bush or some river and all of them something. So one day I'm out of pralala. I usually have my phone by my side. I take up my phone, I look on it. He go tell me say he feel weird about us. Not that there's any us, but he feels weird about us. So I say, what you mean? He said, never mind. And then he sends me a voice note. He goes, you know, I just kind of feel as if I'm the only one who's invested in this, and you're not trying, and like I'm probably pouring out too much of my heart or some shit like that. And I'm just like, bruh, it's been a week. It's been 1 week. Like, what are you talking about? But you know, next time this happened after he refused to do the video call with me. Somebody kind of find him out. So I play along and I say, yo, I was also saying, so nobody with reverse psychology foolishness, right? Either we are go try and do this and do that, or you just leave me alone. That was literally my response, right?
Well, like, I don't even know if that shit is mutual. The fact that I want you and want to be with you and all that shit, and kind of feel exciting, but I don't feel that from you. I think that's the problem. I'm not feeling like you that excited. I think you just like, I don't know. I mean, people. I guess people just go about things different. But I'm just being honest.
So I got the page still up. So I blocked him. When I found out. I blocked him on everything, like I said. But you know, if you block somebody on IG, if you type in that person's name on your IG, their name is supposed to still come up. But his name didn't come up. When two of my friend them from work now, me did it, and me type in the name in a film, the name still did it. So the boy him block me. You can't imagine that? You can't imagine that him block me like say me are the crazy one? No, sir. Listen. And you know, when I found the real guy page, I sent him the link to the real guy page, and I'm just like, yo, you tried really hard. Like, you try really hard, but better luck next time. Try not to move so fast. Try not to be so crazy, because like that was a big giveaway. You get what I'm saying? I'll tell me, say me did I write one book, right? He tell me say that I write one book. I'm a write one book about God, and he said he's quite religious or something like that, and that he you know, his views is just, you know. But I was saying, yo, so what is the book about? He goes and he said, listen, that's a conversation for us in person. So like him tell me say more, like he kept saying, no, when we meet in person we'll talk about this. When we meet in person we'll do that. And I'm just like, but you knew you never had any intention of meeting me at all. But I guess, I don't know, maybe this is how they do it. I don't know. Maybe this is how them draw people out, and all of them look who is this. So I don't know. Guys, be very careful out there. We live in a day and age where people are at home. It's COVID time. So everybody's around their laptops. Everybody's on their phones. You know, like there's nothing else to do. Like, nobody now go out the door no more. You know, once upon a time, people always out the door play ball on the ball field, and I play like a domino, like a loading and all them, like something. Why did not do that? Everybody just down in the yard for them full of scroll, and you know, just watch this and that on YouTube. Sorry. Report the Rico Scott page. Report the Fate Brother page, whether in protege or whatever his name, or designed or whatever. Report, and The man met the fake brother page. His name is so similar to the real guy's page. Like, it's not even funny. Anyways, report the fake brother page. Report the sister. Honestly, I think that's his real page. I think that's his real page. Report the sister page too. Report the cousin. What did I tell me? Welcome to the farm or whoever I may not really know if a cousin or whatever. Report him too. Right? Funniest thing though, that fake sister, when I actually followed her back. When I went on her page, she has pics of the family, the entire family, and their tags of his name and the fake brother in it all over her page. And she has a picture that's dated 2018. So me all start for wonder if I she the behind all of this, or I don't even know. I don't know. From talking to the guy 1 and 2 times, he really sounds lonely. I just felt like maybe he wanted some conversation with somebody. But even that's still that not excuse nothing. You get what I say? And boy, I can say big up Marvia, big up Owen, never raise no fool. Cause from the get-go, me didn't know it off. I did talk to my friend them and he's like, them did tell me some if I plant a yam root in him head because you know him say himself luxurious cars. But all that never listen, people, again, big up Marvia when coming up fright for things, right? Because you sell luxurious cars and you talk about this and that car and I not see this and listen, you see my RAV4 me have, it's enough for me because you want them the car they want to show me why I sell them luxurious car, them the Benz there and them the Porsche there and them the Rolls Royce and all them something there. Them they can't go up in the bush when I go do my adventure them. That can't manage to patrol them in a Jamaica. I don't want me out of Fairview at the stoplight and me did there me just try relax and I listen to music. I wait for the light to change green. Every 2 minutes, 5, 4, somebody there my window and not penny I beg me money. I mean that already happened with me look around for so much less if me did I drive a Benz and them look away there. And I don't even know what the end game was because him asked me to come to Kingston. I'm telling him, listen, I don't go to Kingston. I don't really like Kingston. I can count on one hand how many times I've been to Kingston in 3 years. You get what I'm saying? I don't do Kingston. So you know what I'm saying? Him tell me I'm go come on Mobile. Him tell me I'm go come on Mobile and him get some time off and him get 2 months off and him I think for go S Hotel, go Yasa, go Dessa, go whatever, and him want me to carry me around the place. I say, well, if you come on Mobile, Mr. Say real and you know, then make sure you 1 or 2 spots. Me can do that. But what did go happen when him tell me somebody that come on Mobile, him never come? Why did you so do? Never show? Like this man, Catfish, the man entire family, all of his friends, and what for what? I remember asking him, just like, for what? I mean, not even kill up myself, I try to find out for what. Because for me, there was no loss. There was actually there was a good positive. I mean, I got this video out here on YouTube to educate a lot of people about it, but you know, that's how they just have to find good things out of bad things. But I mean, what was it for? I never fell in love with him. I never liked him either. I never sent him any money or anything like that. I never sent him any pictures like that. I never really talked to him at all. Like, and he was so stupid. Like, I try to forget somebody, and the 1 or 2 times, I think we spoke on the phone twice. Him talked to me. He was always so focused on himself. Like, he would never ask me anything about myself. So, and it was just so strange. Like, you have to look out for it because he wanted to move so fast. He was so hell-bent on saying he was going to cuff me. And I was just like, boy, you don't stand a chance. You don't. You don't stand 1 ounce of a chance, but okay. But like I said, I couldn't really play along for too long. So I did pop in on him and try to reach a St. Mary. And I tell me say him could come. I know say something was off. So yeah guys, just certain things you must look out for. First of all, one, trust your instinct. If someone off, it's just off. If it's off, it's just off. Ask them for video call. Ask them for tell them to send you one picture with them finger in them nose. Nobody can fake one picture with them finger in them nose. Tell them to listen, put on one white tee, put your finger in your nose and send me the picture. Because if you try to get to know me, and you try to get me to know me on a personal level, you're supposed to can't do that. You're supposed to can't do that. You see? And if me did very much willing for video calling without my wig on, I not see why all of a sudden film phone never did that work. You get what I say? Also guys, if you're on Clubhouse or if you want to join Clubhouse, you can join it. You can add me. I'm going to do a little club, which is just a little group chat, and I'm going to talk about catfish. So it's just a nice area where you could probably share a catfish story. Clubhouse is audio only, so there's no visuals. So nobody won't necessarily know who you are. And it's just a nice space for people to come and talk and network and all of that. So if you're on it, add me. I go, and when you add me, I guess when I made the club, when I make the club, you can see the notification, right? So yeah, people, that's pretty much it. There's just a whole lot of crazy people out there. You just have to be careful. Use that app. Use that app, that reverse image app. You find somebody on IG or whatever, you don't know who, you put in the picture in the app, and you look for all of the search will come up, and you find them, and sadly guys, I don't know who the real guy is. Like I said, I could have better keep it up. I felt like 1 week was enough. I found who he was pretending to be. I found that guy, and I sent the pitch to him. I sent him the IG link. I told him that he tried really hard and all of that. But the guy who was actually catfishing me, who was doing all of that, I didn't find him. I didn't have the time, But same tree number them here. But from what I gather, he does this often. If this happened to you, if you guys have seen this guy before, he slid into your DMs before or whatever, just report the page. That's all we can do right now. We can report it, right? And that should be enough. Us continuously report it. And when they ask why you reporting it, say it's inappropriate, he's pretending to be this guy, typing T Hardy. That should help to take his page off Instagram. Now, him, like I said, maybe him have some other pages, maybe do like the fake brother and the fake sister. And he can easily probably just change the name and pretend all over again. But we'll slow him down, right? We'll slow him down. Or if there's anybody out there who knows how to find a real person, you guys can find him too. That's pretty much it, guys. That's my story on how this guy tried to catfish me. And funny enough, this wasn't the first time. There was another time where somebody used my pics and my videos. No, mostly my pictures. I wouldn't say videos. They used my pics and they made a fake page. And that was like 2 years ago. And I found out the page. I found the page pretty quick, and I reported it. This is story time episode 2. I actually was going to start story time from in December, because and I was looking for some stuff and couldn't find it. But like, share, subscribe, comment. I'm coming again with another story time video. This one. So other day, my little brother wanted us to do a video where the parents pick who was like the biggest rebel, most financially stable. All of them look at something. You see the video right here. So I did it with my siblings. Go on. Ready? Let's start.
Who got the most whoopings growing up? Who got in the least amount of trouble growing up? Who is the rebel child? Who made better grades in school? Who talks back more? Who is the funniest? Who is the most expensive child? Who is more financially responsible? Who goes out more? Who spends the most money on unnecessary things? Who will get married first? Who will have kids first? Who has the most style? Who has had the most boyfriends or girlfriends? Who is the meanest? Who is the loudest? Who is the sneakiest? Who is more caring? Who is the overdramatic one? Who is the overprotective one? Who would be the last to leave the house after they're grown? Who is the first in the nursing home? Who got the most whoopings growing up?
Just looking at it, I remember high school. Listen, boy, I have some stories from high school. Like some of the rules that them have in high school, it was just ridiculous. Like why did my socks have to be 2 inches above my ankle? Like how that affect my education? Like how much a demerit me get for that? Like it just never made no sense. But anyways, I'll talk about that in the next story time video, and hopefully I can be consistent. I can be consistent with them because you know your girl is very, very busy. So I'm trying. Again, guys, like, share, subscribe, comment, right? And if it is that you have a catfish story or anything like that, you can comment below. Or if you want to just DM me, we can talk about it. Or if you want to join the clubhouse and talk about it in the clubhouse with me, we can do that as well. I look forward to hearing from everybody. All right, thank you.